Hey guys, it's Issa and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are a first time viewer. Today I am going to be talking about how to properly use black soap, hence why I'm in my bathroom. As you guys can see, I have a pretty clear face generally all the time, and I have been seeing a lot of people say that they don't like black soap or that they're too sensitive to black soap, and I just can't find to understand why people are saying that black soap doesn't work for them. I mean, everything doesn't work for everybody, but like, I just like have to come on here for those of you who use black soap and have great results. Y'all can vouch for me because, like, you know, I've had clients come into the store, like into like retail stores, and they're like, what do you use on your skin? Your skin is so beautiful, like your skin glows and all of that type of stuff, and like, what do you use? And my simple answer is black soap. And they're like, oh, like, I don't like black soap. Black soap doesn't work for me. It was too harsh on my skin. And I'm just like, it was too harsh on your skin? Like, what? Okay, so I used to have a lot of acne, and like my acne was to the point where I started getting extremely depressed about my acne. Like, it was super bad. Like, I didn't even know what to do about it. I was going to doctors about it because my mom, she started freaking me out to the point where she started showing me pictures, and she's like, see, if you don't take care of that acne, this is what's going to happen to your face. And she just showed me pictures of like crazy things. So I started getting scared. She started scheduling doctor's appointments and stuff like that because we thought that it was going to get to the point where it was going to be like cystic acne and, you know, just things that were uncontrollable. My doctors started prescribing this extremely heavy medication. I didn't have to take pills for it or anything like that, but like the stuff that they would put on my face would be like these overnight creams, and I would get like so, like, if I say like one more time, but I would get so obsessed with the cream to the point where I started applying more of the cream than what I actually needed, because at first it was working, and then all of a sudden, you know, sometimes your skin gets used to the products that you're using, and then it's just like, okay, now we got to try something new. But I was using it so much that my skin started to like react to the cream that I was using, or it had something in it originally that my skin didn't recognize before. I don't know. So one day I went to, I don't know where I went, but I think I went to the doctor, but it wasn't for a dermatology reason. I just went, I guess, for a checkup or something like that. And I saw, my doctor was black, okay? And she had beautiful skin. Her skin was glowing. My little ratchet self was just like, all like, oh my God, what did you do? How did you get your skin to look so vibrant and so beautiful like that? Like, my skin has just been giving me a hard time. And she told me that she's been using African black soap. This was a couple years back that she told me this. She's like, you want to go to the Indian markets or the African markets and get yourself some African black soap. This was when I was like living in New York and stuff like that. She's like, go to DeKalb, you know what I'm saying? Where all the black people at, get you some black soap, you feel me? And I was, that very same day, me and my mom went on a hunt to look for some African black soap. And ever since then, like, I never went back. So when people say like African black soap does not work, I'm like, hold on, what soap have you been using? Okay, like, I'm sorry I had to do this like long introduction, but like, I'm just not understanding. And when I realized what people were doing, I could understand why it wasn't working for them. So first of all, I want to show you some of the African black soap products that I have. I just got a new African black soap because I'm so obsessed. But the one I've been using lately has been Aroma Depot, and it kind of looks like this. It's almost done. As you can see, this is raw. Okay, this is raw African black soap right here. This is raw. Some of the products that people have been using have been by brand name, and the brands that they are using when they use African black soap, they blend the African black soap and they put it together with other things, you know, and that is no longer in its original state. So I would go and look for things, just if you know what African black soap is like and the consistency that it comes in, then I would recommend that you go ahead and get African black soap in its purest form. Okay, like that's what I try to do whenever I get the chance. Now this is just one of the ones that I got from Amazon. My sister and I recently also ordered from Raw Skin Co. And this is the liquid form of African black soap, as you guys can see. It's the raw form. Sister and I also went ahead and bought some whipped African mango butter. This is for me. I wanted to try the mango butter. Let's see. There we go. Now I can see it a little better. And my sister got the African Ivory shea butter. And this is what it looks like. She tried it last night. And I think this stuff, her shea butter is like really smooth. I love it. The first thing I want to say when you're using African black soap, because I saw a girl use African black soap on a video and she used a spin brush on her face. You do not need a spin brush to use the African black soap. Like if you have sensitive skin, then I wouldn't recommend using a spin brush anyway, because that will break off your skin, and when you're using African black soap, it does the work all on its own. And the spin brush can sometimes be too hard on your skin and it will remove layers of your skin. You cannot personally see it, but it will remove layers off your skin. Sometimes you can't see it. That's how hard the spin brush is, you know. So I personally just don't use spin brushes at all. I just don't feel like it's that necessary. Maybe for some people it is, but for my routine, my daily routine, it's not necessary. All you need to do is get your African black soap, you know, rotate it, okay? So I would take like a small piece, rotate it on your skin until it lathers, and wash it off and repeat. That's it. I do it twice, you know, because I feel like once you open the pores of your skin, then you could go ahead and do it again. Well, I'm just extra, y'all. You really only need to do it one time, but I'm extra, so I do it twice. But like, if you want to save yourself some time, just rinse your face off with water, and then after you're done, you can go ahead and add the African black soap to your wet face. Use warm water. This will open your cuticles or whatever, and put the soap to your face, you know, rub it around until it lathers, you know, in all the areas, you feel me? And then that's it. You know, that's all you have to do. Using all these spin brushes, using all these different formulas that have been mixed with other toxins, it doesn't help. Using all these formulas and all these different things, it does not help with skin that is sensitive. What I will say is, if you have sensitive skin, you want to stay away from products that contain smells, scents, you know, that stuff that smell like perfume and all of that type of stuff. You don't want to put that on your skin. You can put it on the rest of your body, but you don't want to put that on your face, because if you put that on your face, like, that's just going to, you know, not work. It may not harm your skin, but it may not work. But if your skin is sensitive, then it will harm your skin. So I just refrain from using things with scents on my face. I don't use scented lotion on my face, and I don't use scented face washes. Like, I'm not gonna name any names of that either, but you know, just don't use scented things on your face. Use things that don't have smells. Like use things like Cetaphil if you are looking for a face lotion that's like recommended by a dermatologist. It doesn't have any scent in it, but it can still moisturize your face, you know. And I use shea butter on my face, or even don't be afraid to use Vaseline. Don't be afraid to use, you know, I use coconut oil on my face. I don't use anything scented. You know, I feel like my skin is pretty clear, as you guys can see. What I am working on now, or looking for a fix now, is the scars that I have on my face. That I am working for. The other thing I wanted to mention in this video is also, if you have open scars on your face and you use African black soap, it will burn. That's for sure. So if you have like a lot of acne, it will burn, because like I said, African black soap is going to clean you out. Like, it's going to clean. It is going to clean. I promise you guys that. And so another thing that people have been saying that make them kind of feel uncomfortable is that their skin feels kind of like this, like it's snatched or whatever, like it's just, you know, feeling really tight. That's really, really good. They said the skin feels dry, or whatever the case may be, and the skin feels really, really tight. The tightness of the African black soap, you will thank the soap later. When you start to get older and you're starting to notice you ain't aging, you are going to want your skin to be tight. You know what I'm saying? And when you wash your face, you're supposed to moisturize it, you know? So after you wash your face, as long as your face ain't looking crinkly and all of that type of stuff, put some oil on your face, put some lotion, you know what I'm saying, or your whatever, your oil or your shea butter. Your face is not going to be dry no more. Like, you know, it's just, you know, common sense. But, you know, some people just sound really confused about like the things that are going on when they apply African black soap, and I just hope that I cleared up some of the air as to what you can do. Use African black soap. So I hope that I was able to help someone. If you guys have any questions down in the comment section, make sure you go ahead and leave them down below. I'll be sure to answer them. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a facial specialist, but I know that African black soap works, okay? It may not work for everybody, but I'm such a huge advocate for African black soap. Like, I would not recommend something that I personally do not use on my face and that has not been a living testimony for me. And that is something that I am extremely passionate about. I hate facial stuff and all that type of stuff and having a complicated routine. I've never been the kind of person to like have a routine for my face, but I am getting older. I'm not getting any younger, and I want my skin to look better. I want my hair to look nice, you know, and I'm just going to go ahead and recommend to you guys what works for me and why it works. You know, now I'm just trying to get rid of like scars on my chest and scars on my not on my forehead, but you know, my cheeks and stuff. So if you guys have any recommendations as well for the scars, please let me know. If you guys have any natural remedies, please let me know. I would be happy to try them and tell people about it as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, comments, and or concerns, please leave them down below. Let me know if you like African black soap. Let me know if you're not trying to hear nothing about African black soap. But I just wanted to clear up some of these things before people like, you know, dismiss it before even giving it a chance. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow me on all my social media that will be linked down below.